day, Katherine, once you've realized I stopped you from ruining your life. Now, standing at the glass terrace doors, feeling the chill coming through them, she raised her voice. I don't care if we awaken the entire household. I hope I do. Then I shall be compromised, and we will have to marry. The grim set of his features sent fear arrowing down her back. You should know, he said evenly, that I have purchased a commission. I leave in a fortnight. What? Her pulse blasted in her ears. She couldn't possibly have heard him correctly. You can't leave? Firm hands gripped her shoulders. I'm joining the fight on the continent. A horse stomping on her chest could not have been more painful. You would give up on us? She asked in a voice edged with growing hysteria. You are leaving me? I do this for us. His determined gaze bored into her. I shall serve valiantly. Once I make something of myself, I'll come back for you. She shook her head, disbelief crowding out all cogent thought. What if you die? Fear blanketed her. What will become of me then? I will not die. He cradled her face with his tapered artist's fingers, brushing away her tears with his thumb. I have far too much to live for. No, marry me now. She would lose him forever if he went off to war. Snatching his hand from her cheek, she pulled it to her breast with both hands. The tender little mound swelled under his touch, its peak straining upward. Why would you go to war when we can go to Gretna Green? His breathing arrested, and he recoiled as though he had touched a venomous snake. But Kat held tight to his hand with both of hers. You want this as much as I, she pleaded, tears flowing down her cheeks. He cursed, something she had never heard him do. His large hand closed over her breast, and she almost sobbed in triumph. Devil take it, you tempt me so. Groaning, he pulled her close, burying his face in her hair. She'd left it long and loose on purpose, knowing how much he appreciated the shiny, wheat-colored strands. He cupped her breast through her clothing, kneading it, his thumb running over the pearl tip with increasing urgency. Elation and relief poured through her. She'd won. He had not abandoned her after all. She rubbed herself against his body, savouring the comforting angles of his form and the way his clean soap scent poured over her. The firm pressure of his arousal against the swell of her belly caused 1,000 nerve endings to dance with anticipation. I'll always be with you, Kitty. Always. His hand slipped inside her bodice to fondle her bare breast, and her skin purred with delight. No one else could make her body feel these strange, wondrous sensations. She arched into him, her mouth seeking his, and he obliged, his warm, soft lips coming down to rub against hers with gentle insistence. She floated into the pleasure of it, her legs feeling like ribbons streaming in a warm breeze. Then his tongue was pushing into her willing mouth, stroking against hers in urgent motions. He'd never kissed her like this before, hot, wet, and open-mouthed. He tasted like life and breath. She would die without him. Her terror at his leaving gave way to the physical need ratcheting up in her body. His warm lips trailed down her neck, pulling her bodice open, bearing her to him. He licked the top swell of her breast before taking the point fully into his mouth. Her insides swelled with sensation, and she trembled, feeling close to bursting. Promise me, he said, as he mouthed her tender flesh. Anything. She strained against him, her head thrown back, eyes closed. I shall promise you anything. I couldn't bear for any other man to see you thus. His humid breath swept across the moist tip of her breast. Promise you'll wait for me until I return. What? Disbelief surged, followed by anger so intense it swamped